Good morning from Ghent. It is an early start and I had too much to drink, but no rest for the wicked. Need to get to Germany, a small town of Erkelenz in Norway, Westphalia by 9:30, 10. Oh. Here we are, the German countryside. Just arrived at tomorrow's wedding venue. If I hadn't mentioned it, I have a wedding to go to tomorrow where I'm the best man actually. Luckily for me, being a best man at a German wedding doesn't entail much. Obviously, he's a good friend of mine, so he's asked me to come and help set up the venue beforehand, the day before, which is why I had the early start from Ghent this morning to get here for about 9:30. It's good. It's going to be good to see him. So this is the wedding reception venue tomorrow. Don't ask me to pronounce it. House something Bush, Hollenbusch. No idea. Lovely setting for a wedding, look at this. Delightful. Apparently there's a big techno festival, I think it's a techno festival, on these grounds every year, like thousands and thousands of people, like a really, really big festival. It's kind of hard to picture right now. And that's the venue. There. Preparations are underway. The caterers have just arrived, setting up their stuff for tomorrow. I don't think I've been very helpful. It's a thought that counts. Well, after a day after a day spent driving and then helping my friend set up the wedding venue and driving to fetch flowers, finally made it to my hotel, and this absolute beauty I've got for 2 nights. There you go. Out there, the beautiful hotel I'm staying in here in Erkelenz. I stayed in the one in town last time, which was pretty nice. Let's go for a little walk around town. I'll show you the delights. First of which is this tower. Some tower. A tower. Yeah, just a tower. Now last time I was here, about 6 months ago, the town square was completely dug up. Completely being rebuilt and relaid, so it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like now. There you go. It's finished. There's people out having a beer. It's funny actually, last time I was here, it was a Sunday, really well, mostly it was a Sunday, absolutely nothing open, all shops, food shops, supermarkets, most restaurants, everything was shut, and I had like Sunday evening to myself to try and find some food. Oh my god, I wandered around this town for what felt like hours, so decided to walk to McDonald's, which was like a 45-minute walk away. Fortunately, on the way, I found a Greek restaurant which did takeaway. So I went in there. They didn't speak a word of English. I called over one of the diners in there, clearly like a regular, to come and translate for me. It's fantastic. Anyway, I had a lovely. What did I have? Something that I didn't have cutlery for. I remember that much. I had to eat meat and chips with my fingers, covered in tzatziki and mayonnaise, I think. So this is where I came about 6 months ago for my friend's civil ceremony, which was really nice. It's what I didn't know about German weddings. maybe a lot of you don't know either, is that church weddings kind of aren't the official wedding. It's recognised by the state, so they don't have any legal status. You have to get married kind of in a civil state setting, which means you get married somewhere like that, and then the next day or the next week or the next few months, as in this case, you have your church wedding if you're religious, or if you want that. So, a bit mad. Anyway, I didn't know that, which is why I've been to Erkelenz twice in the last 6 months, because I was the best man at that ceremony, and I'll be the best man at the church ceremony tomorrow. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. These facts might not be facts at all. They might be entire fiction, but I choose to believe them.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hello, Dave from the future here, and just like Dark on Netflix, we're jumping back in time because I have a lot more footage from Erkelenz from 6 months ago, which I need to pad out this video, so enjoy.
It's incredibly tasty.
So this is the main high street here. I think it's called Kilometres or something I saw earlier. Probably totally wrong. Breaking news, guys. 2 people, random people, German people who I don't know, and walked past on the street, said hello. My God. Tell you, after living in Norway for 18 years, that is unusual. It may not be for many people watching this video, but definitely is for me. Well, there you go. People in Norway just don't speak to each other. Honestly, in the street, if you're a stranger, like, you just ignore each other, which is fine. But it's kind of weird. That happens like when you're in the mountains, miles from anybody. But yeah, so a couple of people saying hello. Remarkable, but not really that remarkable. Anyway, what on earth is this doing here? What on earth is this doing here? What is there? Why? Why is there a Statue of Liberty here? Please tell me. Someone in the comments. I mean, I could just ask my mate who grew up here. Do you know what though? I'm loving this. This is like proper. Oh, there you go, train. This is like proper Germany, proper working city. You know, it's not a tourist city, and I like that. It's like the same reason I like Glasgow or somewhere as a city to visit. It's like just where real people live and work, actually. And it's like, there's maybe more interesting than these places that have, you know, amazing architecture and a lot of history about them. Sure, like there's a lot of history about this place. I think it was pretty decimated during the Second World War, and they had to rebuild most of it. So things like the architecture, you can't, you know, it's understandable. Everything's a bit more modern. You can't blame them for that. Well, maybe you can blame somebody for that. Yeah, so it's cool. I wouldn't recommend anyone to come here for a weekend, but it's pretty cool to just, you know, as you're passing by and just have a little look. Just walk past the barbers here. €10. €10 for a haircut. Every time I come to Europe, it just makes me more and more disgusted about the prices of certain things in Norway, haircuts in particular. That's like my biggest gripe, I think. Like a 15-minute barber cut, it's costing me around about 35 euros where I live. €10. Unbelievable. Sunday morning, day after the wedding. Another full schedule today, but just having a nice little wander through town. Deserted town on a Sunday. The wedding was lovely yesterday, like really nice, like a really nice little building, a nice civil ceremony. I kind of sat there at the front listening for 20 minutes or so and understanding absolutely nothing, and then being asked to sign a form, which I had no idea what it said, but you know, you get the gist. I was a witness, so it was really nice. It was just essentially me and a couple of close friends of the family, and then the rest were all family, so it was really nice to be invited and felt really privileged to be there. And we went and had some nice food afterwards, and despite not speaking a massive amount of German. I kind of could understand a lot of the conversations, and they humored me by speaking English now and then, so I really appreciate that. Really grateful for being asked to be his best man. Really nice. Childish. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show was this brand new multi-storey car park here. We've parked here quite a bit over the last couple of days. And I think yesterday we were there for close to 3 hours. 90 cents it cost. 90 cents. Jeez, 90 cents. Again, in Norway, I think 3 hours would cost me about 10 euros minimum. Maybe 12 to 15 euros depending on where you park. This was 90 cents. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
If you want to buy some merchandise.
Oh, that bad boy. Well, that was a pretty eventful game of football. 5-0 to Fortuna. 3 goals in the first 11 minutes. It was over.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Erkelenz looking lovely this morning. Just heading out for a coffee. And then picked up, taken to the church in a couple of hours. It's going to be a good day. Looks like the weather's going to be amazing. They're going to get lucky in that respect, and lucky in life. Yes. Got my mochaccino from Camps. Tried to order in German, which went quite well, and then the follow-up questions came, and that was it for me. It was done. She immediately switched to English, which is nice of her. That's probably not well regarded around here. Can't work out if that's an Irish pub or Chinese. I can let you know. Maybe. Love myself some rotisserie chicken at 10:30 in the morning. Pickup has arrived. We're on our way to Glehn. Church in Glehn. Let's go.
Dir auch mal zustimmen darf. Du bist ja
Jungen bekommt. Und das
Made it to the church. There it is. In Glehn. Got our flowers. What the hell? When the Russians are coming. Of all days, the Russians. Could be Farage. Prost, everyone. Really need to have a full-on detox when I'm back in Norway. Oh, that is bright. Tell you what, I do love Germany. Just, don't know, just gets things right, I think. It has so many of the good bits of like British culture, but just, I don't know, a bit extra. I do love a good alt beer as well. It's like the local beer from, well, this is the local beer, I guess, but Düsseldorf is an alt beer town, as opposed to Köln, which is a Kölsch town. And I do love alt beer, I'm not gonna lie. I do love Kölsch as well, but you know, I have to keep that a bit quieter in these parts.